So am I talking to you or am I talking to the camera?
Definitely the camera.
So are you allowed to talk too?
No.
Really?
Yeah, just you.
So do you like Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters 2 better?
What was the first one?
Well, that's good because the first one's actually better.
Really?
Yeah, the second one, like, the ending's like really anticlimactic. Like, you think something else is gonna happen that'll like kind of make you happy that you saw the second one, but really, I think the first one's the best, and it's like it's the one worth watching, really. But my parents didn't let me watch it for a real long time because they thought it had some racy content in it, but really it didn't. So I don't know. It's kind of nice to have Sigourney Weaver like in another movie or something. I don't know. I really liked like the Aliens movies she was in, but she's like now she's in some like dumb comedy with Jack Nicholson in some kind of like Lifetime program or something, and I didn't really appreciate that because it's like taking all your good actors and just like throwing them down the drain because they're old, and that's not a way to use good actors. I mean, Hollywood's just like throwing them down the toilet just because they're old. And really, we can kind of learn from old people. I mean, if you look at some old people, you can learn from them. But no, the first Ghostbusters was the best, really. And there's not really any movies about ghosts that are like really worth watching. Seems like everybody seemed to like Ghost, but that's got that one guy in it. I don't know. He's pretty dead now. So.
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny's got an appointment with me.
So Nick, how do you feel about silly bands?
How do you feel about trading cards?
I don't know, Nick. That depends on how you feel about silly bands.
They're both the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. See, like trading cards, you buy some cards, you trade them. You can hold on to them, you can trade them, you can throw them away, you give them to your younger siblings, it don't matter. But really, the point is to trade them, collect them, make an army of them. Same thing with silly bands, really. You just you find some nice ones you like. You wear them, maybe. You trade them, collect them, throw them away. Now, there wasn't ever glow-in-the-dark Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but it's not too late. So, is that all?
Sure.
Okay.
So Cornface,
Yes.
how do you feel about obesity in America?
I don't know. Eat what you want, I guess.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, like I had this one Subway sandwich one time. I went to Subway, right? You may have seen from the other half of our video, I think they caught me on footage eating some of that sandwich, and the sunlight was just pouring on my face. It was like a lover's embrace. Just the sunlight just hugging my face, and the sandwich and part of my hand. And I just ate some of that sandwich, and it was some of that chicken on that Subway bread I like so much, and it's supposed to be barbecue chicken, really, but all they did was take normal chicken and they put some of that buffalo wing sauce on it. Or no, it's buffalo wing chicken or something. So they had sauce that they put on it. So the only distinction is not in the preparation or the quality; it's in the sauce. It's all in the sauce. So they did have good sauce, which is what you need to be able to make it these days. But really, I thought it was too hot because I don't know. I don't like it too hot. But first sandwich was like too low down stuff, so I went to take a bite of the sandwich, and it kind of like messed up the muscles in my jaw and stuff, and like it kind of hurt for a while. It's kind of like pulling the leg muscle, but it was like in my jaw, so that was uncomfortable. Then the sauce was almost suffocatingly hot. That's really what it was. Made it hard to breathe for a while. Harder than normal. So I don't know, I think the sauce is too hot. They put like African poison or something in it. It's way too hot. It's not bell peppers or something normal. It's just ridiculous. So really, if I were you, I'd stay away from the buffalo chicken at the Subway. And you can eat as fresh as you like, but just not at Subway with that buffalo chicken. Really, I like, they got good ham, and I just like normal chicken, and I get some of that pepperoni on there. That pepperoni is so good. Put some of that pepperoni on there, get a little mayo, some American cheese. Just the bread itself is pretty good. It's like going to a different country and breaking bread with a loving family that you've never had, really, because, I don't know, America's just too focused on its own mass media, and it's CNN. So, but really, that's alright, that's all good and fine, but it just doesn't make for very good bread. But the Subway has some good bread, so it's a little bit similar to some of the Amish bread, but not quite as good. But that's pretty good. But really, I enjoyed the sandwich. It was just too hot. So next time, I think I'm going to go back to my normal sandwich, which you know, I found beautiful. Except for one time, there's once we went to the Lagodi. I forget why we went to Lagodi schools, but they have that track thing where there's a bunch of circles. And I can't remember why I was there, but I was sitting on the bleachers eating a Subway sandwich, and I'm not sure if I didn't feel right to begin with or if the sandwich caused it, but the sandwich, the ham didn't taste too good. Looked like there's something wrong with it, but it could have just been in my head. I may have not too feeling too good, and then like it made the sandwich taste bad. I'm not really sure which, but really I'm leaning towards the sandwich being bad at the time, which is I don't know why it would be really, but you get a lot of traffic on this road, don't you? Is it uncomfortable? Or is it like a decent amount? Dan? How's the traffic? Is it decent?
Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep.
Okay.
Traffic. Well,
it's getting in the way of my talking here. I'm trying to deliver an address right here.
okay. Would you like to continue somewhere else?
That just fell out of a tree.